It has been a minute since I have done a wisdom oracle message, and I've never done one in long format. It has always been a short in the past, and it is literally me taking a 90-second reel from Instagram at that time, just to take what was the most important, pop it into a short, and for whatever reason, the oracle messages now want to be in a slightly longer format. I'm also going to be exceptionally mindful that that long format is not too long, because your energy of attention is such a precious commodity, and it has been asked to be everywhere, so many different places. And if you've come across this video, whether you're a subscriber or not to the channel, this just may be your benevolence and divine spirit team getting your attention, just to give you a reminder of some synchronistic message that you have been asking for. And however that shows up, we're just going to flow with it. So today we are working with the Conscious Spirit Oracle deck. Have a look at that beautiful design on the back. Colors, sacred geometry, all the things that remind us of the truth of who we truly be. It starts awakening something within us. And we're just going to get a sense of what message is available for all of us. And we have some that landed and a jumper. So let's have a squiz and what is available for us. So we have the Wheel of Life is the first message. The confirmation, the affirmation is, I am guided by the cycles of life and live in complete harmony with them. This beautiful, almost bringing in the yin-yang energy, the divine masculine, the divine feminine together. And also just acknowledging the rhythms of our wheel of life, because we know that we have so much to experience within so many different lifetimes. And sometimes what you may be trying to push or force in this particular lifetime is something that you maybe accomplished in another lifetime, and you're just remembering that particular memory. It doesn't necessarily mean that it is something for you to do or be in this particular lifetime. So this is where knowing your gene keys chart comes in beautifully, your human design chart, your transpersonal numerology chart, because your birth date for this particular physical incarnation is your key. It is your map, your absolute treasure map, for you to discover what it is you are here to master in this particular lifetime. So you'll have a whole bunch of experiences, and even your life number, your life path number, gives you a very good indication of what it is you are here to achieve, what it is you are here to let go of, what it is you are here to attract, what it is you are here to master. So acknowledgement of the wheel of life, recognizing all the rhythms that come in. There is no right, there's no wrong, there's no good, there's no bad. There is just a rhythm and a flow of the wheel of life. And maybe this is your confirmation just to really understand your mission for this particular lifetime and what that may be. And there are plenty of resources for you to actually have this information given to you. So follow your knowing, follow what resonates. Then we have to celebrate life. We have, I celebrate every day by honoring and respecting all life on Mother Earth. This is something that we don't see a lot of in this 3D earth realm. We see animals being brutally slaughtered by humans. We see humans enjoying the brutal slaughter of animals, in terms of when people are eating animal products and animal meat, you are participating in blood sacrifice, believe it or not, and honoring just life itself. So the only thing that we can do with this, because we cannot control everything and everyone in this reality, what we can do is take accountability and responsibility for what we are doing when it comes to celebrating life and honoring life. Honoring our own life, honoring our own physical body, honoring all forms of sentient beings around us. And that is just the choice. So if you've possibly been dabbling with the fact that should you go more plant-based, should you give up certain animal products, this may be something that is speaking to you in terms of how are you honoring and celebrating all of life. And a lot of people are not in sort of integrity and alignment with this. I love the card of the ignorance is bliss, where people say their meat comes from the shop, it doesn't come from a slaughterhouse, there's no possible way. And it's just a beautiful ignorance is bliss coming in. But ignorance is also expensive, because you are creating karma for yourself, which is energetic universal law, that there is consequences to every single action that we have, with every choice that we have, that when we do transition from this realm, we will have a not a judgment, because it's definitely not a judgment, but we will have a life review. And if there are some particular things that we didn't master, we will get given an opportunity to remaster them. Sometimes though, we also get put into the reincarnation recycle trap. So this is just an awareness to have, and that possibly is with the Wheel of Life card, that when you do transition from this realm, please make sure you transition with love in your heart, that there is no anger, no regrets, no judgment, no hatred, that you really have made peace with everything in your life. So when you transition, there is that lightness, that you get to choose something different and not be recycled or reincarnated back. Because we do have a choice, that if we didn't master something within this particular realm, we can choose another realm. We just get made to feel as though we don't have a choice by those that govern the 3D earth realm. So this is just your reminder. Where are you possibly not honoring and celebrating all of life, and where can you honor and celebrate more of life? And then the last card, the sacral chakra. The affirmation is, I feel comfortable in my own body and I'm sensitive to other people's feelings. This is also just a reminder that sensitivity is not a curse. Your sensitivity is also a little bit of what is your intuition, your psychic gift. And it's empathy as opposed to sympathy. So with empathy, we can get a sense of what someone else may be feeling. And it doesn't mean that we need to fix anything in that person's world. Just honoring someone else's feelings, maybe giving them space, maybe offering a kind word if we feel that is necessary. And if that kind word doesn't feel like interference and it doesn't feel like you're trying to control or fix something. Or maybe it's just a little image or something that you want to send them. So it's just honoring basically everyone who is going through their self-mastery journey, that everyone is at a different point within their self-mastery journey. Some people get it quicker than others. Some people are still really struggling through their self-mastery journey because they're still very much in alignment with their ego. So sacral chakra is still one of the lower chakras. So base chakra, sacral, and solar plexus, still very much plugged into the 3D earth realm. And when we're functioning from that, sacral chakra is also about our physical identity, our physical self-worth. And that is why it's this honoring of just really seeing this physical avatar for what it is, and seeing where you can treat your physical avatar with so much more love and so much more kindness and so much more appreciation, and to stop the self-judgment, and to also not get too caught up in the physical 3D ego point of view around your body. A lot of people are fixated about what their body looks like. A lot of other people have no really sort of fixation of what their body looks like, yet they embrace their physical body. They do things that their physical body is very much a part of, in terms of movement, of exercise, of adventure. So allowing their physical body to be what it can be in order for them to have those certain experiences. Because there's a lot of spiritual experiences that tend to happen when we are outdoors in nature. So being able to hike, being able to, get into a canoe, being able to really move our bodies in ways that they are designed for, or literally we're divinely designed for. So this is just this honoring of your physical body, and also just being aware of what you put into your physical body, and that's emotionally, physically, and spiritually. What are you exposing your physical body to? And the other one that just really was that I just want to go in again about the empathy and your superpower, just recognizing that your empathy is a superpower, because when you're aware of how someone is feeling, you maybe don't need to stir the pot because you just get a sense. You can maybe just also have this awareness again that maybe someone just needs a bit of time and a bit of space, and that you don't need to be continuously checking up on them to see if they are okay. And just, we're all walking each other home through this journey, and no one is more advanced than anyone else. We may be in different levels of consciousness, which maybe might feel like a different level. However, we're just all navigating this journey as best as we can, and just really just honoring that for yourself and everyone else. So those are the messages for this particular oracle. Please take what resonates, leave the rest, and I will see you on the next oracle, whenever that may be. So sending you all lots of love, lots of magic, and lots of blessings, and I'll see you soon.